didn't see Miguel or Luis or Pedro out there for different reasons. Are they expected back tomorrow? And even if they are back tomorrow, does that affect your decision about potentially starting them on Saturday?
Miggy um, is he come back in the morning. Luis the same, so he's just inside having restitution. Pedro become a father on Tuesday, so he gonna arrive tomorrow. So he's also available for the game.
Okay.
Mm.
This is going to be a weird question for you. When you won MLS Cup with NYCFC, who you play on Saturday, you fulfilled a post-game bet that you had made. I'm curious if you could lead Atlanta United to MLS Cup, what might you do?
I'm willing to do the most thing if we win something, I can tell you. So that's that was an easy bet in that time. So it started in Strømsgods with some stripping there, and then there was one of the supporters asking if we win with them with New York, would you do the same? And then of course if we win, I have to do whatever, almost whatever. So then I had to stand by my bet. So that was. Was a good experience. Maybe not so good to watch. My daughter was embarrassed a little bit afterwards.
Oh, really? So no bets yet. You're still thinking about it. Is that fair?
No. So we'll see. Take it as it comes. First we take it one game at a time, but we're gonna have fun if we win sometime, and that's the goal.
I'm curious, after seeing Alexi play kind of as a deeper midfielder against Cincinnati, and I thought he performed pretty well. Is that something that you're considering maybe going forward?
I think it's something we can do inside games.
Okay.
If you need a goal, you can put him a little bit lower, deeper. If we are struggling a little bit with the come out from behind, he's the guy that can open it up. It's good, but good players can play in many positions, and he is one of them. So it's just give us more options, and I'm thinking about actually a long time to test him there. And he's capable to do that in a good way, and then of course you can put on an extra attacker, and that will be even more offensive.
And last one for me, you've got 3 home games starting on Saturday. You've already dropped some points at home. How important is it to get into a good form and try to get as many points as you can in these 3?
That's very important. So I think when we look at the whole performances, we get what we deserve in the end. Maybe a little bit maybe we should have a point or 2 more. But we see in the first half we should have 15 points now. So it's about what we do over time in 90 minutes, and I think the performance is getting better and better overall. And it's many reasons why that, but I also get to know each other in everything we do. And I think the second half now in Cincinnati was very good. We created 3 chances that half. We come back when we go get under. So things are positive. So we just need more consistent performances, and then it's what we want, and that's the goal now to get 3 wins in these home games.
In these second halves, is there a tactical element to a reason why the players are struggling at some points, whether it's teams applying more pressure, throwing more men forward?
It's only about ourselves. It's not about them. It's like they are not doing so different things. I think it's overall about load. I think we have to find the match, and we start to know each other. We are new staff together, and everybody wants to do the best. But in the end, it's the players that get the load. So we have to coordinate even better. And also, they started a place from the last years, and there's a place where we are now. If that step is also too big, then it could be that's why we drop off in the second half, that we maybe have pushed a little bit too much. Again, we're going to get that back. But it's like, for me, it's a balloon. If you have a balloon full of air, that's how we have to be in Saturdays. But if it's just half full, then it's the first half. So I think we need to just get a little bit more air into the balloon, and I think also we will last longer in the games, because it's not like we run more than the others in the first half, but we are capable to do that in both halves, and that's what we want to see. And this is a very small things that we are working on, and it's coordination. If you don't break some eggs, you will not get any better. So we are pushing, but at the same time we have to ride the horse in the right way, if you can understand what I mean. I think that there is and you have the mental thing into the physical, so it's to find that balance right.
Next rival, New York City, a team that you know pretty well. What are your opinion of the team?
They have a good team, a little bit younger, maybe not younger than when I was there, but they always now have brought to a lot of young players, and that's of course very good. They play in the same style that they've done many years, so there's a culture of the way they play, the City Group way of playing, and they have good players in every positions, and especially still Maxi Moral is very important for them. And up front they also have speed and good players, so it's going to be a tough game. At the same time, I'm not so into focus on them. I'm more into what we are doing, and I know when we are playing good that they also going to suffer, and that's what they need to do when they come to our stadium.
Okay, defense-wise, we can see 8 goals in 5 games. What has to change in order to stop conceding that many goals per game?
That's because we concede too many chances. So, but we have maybe been the best team in MLS so far to defend ourselves in the organized defense. So we almost not concede that. We concede way too much in set play. It's 9-3 chances to them. That's same rate that was last year. So we haven't improved that at all. So that's a thing. At the same time, we lose too many easy balls in the second half, and we get counterattacks on us. So that is the main thing. But when you see the overall defending, it's a huge improvement, and also a very high level compared to other teams. Because defend against the established attack, that is the hardest in football. But I think set play is a mentality thing. That's something as I talked about, the killer instinct. You have to be almost scared to do mistakes in these kind of situations, and you need to be very, very alert and on the front foot. So we are in a process, and we get answers now. Now we just have to improve.
In that match against Cincinnati, you utilized a lot of different players in your depth roster. How does that performance help you going forward in the rest of the season?
It was good. As I said to Will afterwards, we get a new player today. He really performed really well. We get Alexi as a 6. We saw how that's going to be. We had Matt as a center back. He can do that as well. So just give us more depth in our squad. And it's so nice when we have younger players coming in. And now it's a big chance that Luke is on the bench now also get the opportunity to be there. I see a lot of potential in him as well. And we need to have this homegrown young players that drives a different energy into the team. Like I think we are too settled. That's our squad. This is too many players in the same age, from 27 to 41. So like that is something that we need to look at over time. But then also the young players has to take the steps, and I think that's nice to see that they are capable to do it, and then they have to keep on driving.
What makes him so good even at 38?
He's unbelievable understanding, technique, and passion for the game, and also he takes care of himself, and that's it's impressive what he have done. Last year after that went also with a cruciate injury, coming back again, and he looks the same way that he's done before. So. He has and is the biggest players, in my opinion, ever in New York City so far, and we need to be aware of what his strength and take that out of the game.
You talked obviously about the load aspect of when we're talking about this mentality for the team to carry from the first half to the second half. What else goes into that? Is it like the confidence to show for the ball, to want to receive the ball? Is that the kind of thing that you feel like you're not seeing so much in the second half?
But you can only think yourself if you are going in and you are a little bit mentally, physically tired. It's not then you're enough with yourself. So it's a very easy thing. Just think about yourself in your workplace. When you have energy and you can attack the situation every day, then you can give to others as well. So I think it's a natural thing into that, because one thing I can say, these boys, they give everything. if I ask them to do almost jump through the wall, they will do that, you know, and that's very, very good. So it's again to find the right freshness mix and pushing and training to get them to be in the full balloon, and that's always individual also. So we have to find individually what do you call it? Individually. What do you call it when you like they are individual programs for everybody. So so I think we're very close to get that right. Hopefully already on Saturday.
The past few weeks we've seen the games kind of on Thursday.
Yeah.
What is the point of those? What are you looking for?
Oh, that's because of the load.
Okay.
So you have seen another 2 last weeks. Because we needed to do something with. I think we were going too hard into the games.
Okay.
So now I take a little bit back to get the right balance, but we also then have to look at what do we do in the gym, what do we do on the pitch, what do we do about meetings, what we do, everything we have to look at and coordinate that as good as possible, so we can do more today than we did today. But again, now we have to take 1 step back to get 2 steps forward again. And it's fun, it's short, it is low intensity, it's restitution almost. And then we work also on individual things that they like to do. So it's a feel-good exercise today to get ready for tomorrow.
Thanks, Ronny.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Ronny.